mess, but we have a very important topic to discuss today. And yes, I am wearing Stumptown, which I completely refurbished in cream soda blonde, because this is the best lace front I ever had. Like, unbelievable. It's just like you can't see anything, nothing. And again, I got it on clearance and another 30% off the clearance. So honestly, I paid $117 for this on Wig Studio One when they had this like clearance, like flash clearance thing. Okay, so let's discuss vaginal dryness, which is like atrophy of your vagina. And this happens very insidiously, okay? And when it happens, you really know it, because like if you are like having like any kind of discomfort down there, that could be the cause. Now, I learned more from my wig sisters about this topic than I did from my own gynecologist, all right? And I'm seeing someone really good. So there you go. That's healthcare today. I am taking this Vagifem generic, and I am feeling so much better. It has a smidge of estrogen, and of course you would discuss the benefits versus the risks with your physician. But I tell you, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better with this. Now, what is this? So you shoot some estrogen up there, and it's like a tampon, okay? So it comes in this slender thing, and everything is sealed, okay? This is how it looks when it's sealed up, okay? And this, it's all individually wrapped, so it's super sanitary to the highest level. And when you extract it, it's so easy. I can't get over how easy it is. So this is the insert, and there's a pill, which is the intravaginal. It's like really tiny, and you just shoot it up like a tampon, and it just worked great for me. So I wanted to share that little tidbit with you. Also, I may go on a very, very, very low dose of Premarin, which another wig sister told me about. Again, I'm thinking about the benefits versus the risks. All right, I'm not a physician, but I'm just giving you my experience, because nobody talks about this. It's like amazing. It's like a hush-hush subject. My gynecologist, who's a female and very good, never brought it up. I had to bring it up as an issue. This is also an excellent product. I highly recommend this. It's for Plens. It's a vaginal moisturizer. This also creates a very comfortable environment down there. Let's put it that way. This is another product by Replens, which I found is fantastic. I mean, it's much more conducive to the female situation down there than KY jelly, I mean, which is like horrific. This, and I'm very highly sensitive down there. It's like really sensitive. This really works. It's a lubricant. Very good. And I highly recommend it. So that's all I have to say about vaginal dryness. I'll keep you posted on my progress. I'm also taking a drug called Ophensa, O-P-H-E-N-S-A. So far, it hasn't done anything for me, and it costs a lot of money. So I don't think I'm going to continue with that. It's not hormonal at all, but I don't really sense any improvements. Thank God I don't have any side effects from it either. So I may not continue with that, and I may go on the Premarin, very, very low dose. Now on to something more fun, which is pointing out that Athena is really a wig I wanted to compare to the Hope. It's a more similar style than Hannah, but since Hannah doesn't get reviewed that much, I just wanted to, do the Hannah yesterday. However, upon thinking about this, I want to follow up with the Athena comparison. So let's do that. Let's look at Hope versus Athena. Now, the first thing I notice is that Hope is much heavier in weight. Athena is light as a feather. And why? Because the cap construction is very different. So when you're thinking about wearing a wig in the summer, you might want to consider something, okay? Hope, or any kind of wig like this, which is like Watch Me Wow, has a similar kind of setup. Harper, which is like definitely a very heavy wig by Henry Margu. It's the cap construction that really gives it a lot of weight. Because look at this, this creates heaviness. This permatease weighs, okay? It's great in the winter, fantastic. It's like wearing a hat. But when it comes to the summer months, you may find it too heavy. So this is a heavy wig because of the permatease, as I said. It's really fantastic though. I just love it to no end. And, this is the Hope wig compared to the Athena, light as a feather. Because look at what we're dealing with here. All we have is a monofilament top, so light. You could check the specs. I didn't have the weight written down exactly. but it's definitely an ounce difference. This has the full monofilament top and the extended lace front on the Athena here. It has an open extended nape, which is good for ventilation, by the way. And both of them have these fabulous ear tabs. All right, let me start from the front and work my way around. This is the front. This is the side. Both have fantastic ear tabs. This is the rear mezzanine. Okay. No extended nape on the Hope, which I showed you yesterday. And an open extended nape on the Athena. Again, very good for ventilation. And open wefted in the back. Aerial view. So there's not a lot of permatease in the Athena. That much I'll tell you. It all depends on what your priorities are. So let's look at the Athena compared to the Hope. And then we'll get the rundown. I love the Stumptown. I'm in love with this now. I really want to get this in Butterbeer Blonde, this Stumptown. This Athena is so light. By the way, Hannah is heavier than Athena. Okay, so the lightest out of the trio is definitely, without a doubt, the Athena. Athena's beautiful. Let's hone in on the best feature, which is the lace front. And notice how the platinum color is all the way extending down to the hairline. So it's super duper, like fantastic. The ear tab coverage, fabulous. Athena is just, it's gorgeous, in my opinion. This has more density, the Hope. This has less density. This is lighter in density. I bought it not on clearance. I bought it when Henry Margu had the 30% off. I took a chance on it, you know. There was no reviews on it. There was nothing out there. I think this wig will last forever. There's no lace front to get shingad. I don't have to worry about it. But here's an issue. If they consulted with me, I would have told the people at Henry Margu, listen, you got to put the lighter color all the way down to the hairline. Now, thank goodness it started, you know, at least over here, and the fact that it has bangs is not going to be an issue. But that's one thing. I would have given this wig a 10, but it was -1 point because of that. So there's plenty of permatease on here. It's not too poofy that it looks ridiculous or like super wiggy. Don't worry about the shine. Just use some dry shampoo and case closed. Just gorgeous.